license numbers and pursue this in court, because these guys are not legitimate protesters. They're thieves, they're hoodlums, and they have no place in our city.
That is the situation down here. We are at Melrose and Rossmore. You heard Huelhauser and his other neighbors right here. They saw what was happening in the Radio Shack in their neighborhood, and they took down the license plate numbers. Now they hope the police, one, the smoke clears from all of the fires in town, one, the unrest clears up. They'll be able to pursue this in the courts. I'm Frank Buckley reporting live from Hollywood. Apparently not, because they fled right away. Right when they saw the residents coming after them, they took off.
Residents, stand up. Close. Now it's getting close. Now it's just right down here. Right down here. I mean, the whole city is up in flames, but now it's coming right close. We'll be back to this in a minute. CNN.
We're going to move out of the street now. Police are telling us to move out of the street. We've got a hook and ladder coming this way. And as you see and hear this neighborhood really came together with that.
Over my shoulder at the Beagle Market on Hoover, there are people just completely looting that store. It started about 20 minutes or so ago. Take a look at this videotape. People came up, they did not care what was going on. They didn't care that we were out there for a time. It did not matter how old or how young they were. They were coming from everywhere, taking anything they could get, smashing the windows out of the store. It's as if someone sounded the alarm and everyone came around. Every part of this area. It's sad to see, because this is a community store. Some of the people out here...
Well, looting has been going on. They haven't been doing anything for the looters. So why shouldn't they continue to loot? This apartment was extremely far over to my left. When all the people came to the hoses down, they backed off, and you can see the hoses out. Things are trying to move the line a little bit. Just a second ago, it was so crazy that the neighbors were trying to save the residents. They're trying to save the homes. Neighbors are all coming inside. Leading all this
background, which is directed at something we ran through the controversy called American Me, which was about despair, so much despair that is in...
Today, I thought it would hit during the summer. I was predicting that this situation would escalate to the point of where the have and the have-nots, the ratio would be so extreme that inevitably would cause tension, and that tension would break. It broke. And now the situation is everybody can say, well, this is going to be taken over real quick and it's going to be stopped. You're not going to solve the problems that cause this. What you're going to do is you're going to stop the people from being in the streets. But like we've been experiencing, as soon as the people are left alone and the police stop, squelch a certain area, as soon as they leave...
Well, they were saying that last night.
Oh, you mean in respect of stopping the behavior of some of the kids and people? Because, well, I'd say they're a small minority, but they are devastated, and they have actually, a lot of our feelings are with them. Because we understand.
us. Yes, sir. It was right there in front fields. They were very much concerned on that. He reported to us from his command post in Compton.
In fact, Lieutenant Shield also said that when they apprehended the 6 men, they were in the process of setting another fire and they had 12 gallons of gasoline with them at the time. And I think that's when his plans were possibly going on here in the Hollywood area, as well as Los Angeles, which is in Hollywood and Long Beach. These fires are burning so quickly, so rapidly, that it looks as though it's very likely gasoline is being used in many, if not most, of the fires.
Stan, is this a new fire we're seeing now?
This is a new fire, yes. That's the thing that I'm saying, Larry. When we were looking around and covering the others, there was no fire here. Ben, our pilot, said, look, we have several new fires over there, and here they are. This is that commercial building off of La Brea, and we're going to hesitate. Let's go to the one ahead.
All right, so I'm going to cut you off. We're going to go back up to the flames. Hold on 1 second.
We don't want to incite...
Okay, this is what it is. We just found out, Michael and Bree, the cleaners have cleaner solvent in it, and that's why we're fearing an explosion here.
That was what we were concerned with.
It's moving. It's in the bakery. That's what you're looking at, and the dry cleaner's right next door.
Jody, please leave that location.
Yeah, we are. We're moving back. Come on, Carl.
Rita.
Tensions are too high.
Help me towards Kate.
We can't help by having our presence here now.
Yeah, we're backing way off.
It's so seldom we have a chance to bring in the good news. We want to do that every chance we get. Additional sampling of the Daniel Brigham Memorial Hospital tells us that the man who was dragged from his grabber truck last night at South Central Los Angeles and severely beaten has improved slightly following surgery. He remains in critical condition, though. He's been identified to us now as 33-year-old Reginald Denny. Hospital has been inundated with injuries He is the man that many of us saw on television last night. He was in his truck, dragged down someone, hit him as hard as they could. It looked like a little piece of concrete or something, knocked him down, and then his pocket.
Well, we were to witness the opportunistic free-for-all that is now going on 24 hours pretty soon. We are reminded that the frustrations are running so deep.
Hollywood Boulevard. Now, this is... Who's in the chopper tonight?
Okay, Keith, that's Cliff tonight.
Hiya, Cliff.
How you doing? We're doing a lot better than these folks here on Hollywood Boulevard. Right by the Pacific Theater. It looks like the wing guy, I believe it is. I'm going to continue westbound. We've got another fire on this side of the street. And I tell you, it's now all over the city now. And this is about the furthest north to west that we've seen any fires. Go right along Hollywood Boulevard. I'll continue on here a little bit further to the west before I make my right turn. And you'll be able to look down here. There's the Book City right across the street. I don't know exactly the name. Busso Frank. This is no, Busso Frank hasn't been touched yet, but it's on the other side of the street, just to the east of Busso Frank. But that'll give you an idea where we are, and we're looking down Hollywood Boulevard, and this is really a tragedy.
Right in the heart of old Hollywood.
Yeah, it's
Busso and Frank is the oldest salvage restaurant in the city of Los Angeles.
You bet. And then right across behind the smoke there on the south side of Hollywood, you can see Frederick's to Hollywood. And they got the lavender little goodies up there.
Do we know what that store is that's on fire there?
No, I sure don't know what it is, Steve. I've got several helicopters working in there. We're trying to consider those. I think it's right on that. I think it's down in the 1 block east of Columbia. We're just almost next to the Pacific Theater. I'll hurry up through here and make a turn. county shop is right next to it. The sign is completely obliterated. I can't tell you what it is, but this is just horrendous.
Directly below us, the smoke billowing through the roof, and I can see the first flames about to break through.
Is that that's not Frederick's in Hollywood, is it?
It is right next door to Frederick's. Now think how quickly that happened. Whatever they threw inside boiled up to maximum intensity, and in the short time that we have been up here, that actually was burned through the roof. And now there's another exposure, another building that is in danger. Building next to it.
I know the people around us are from the buildings behind us, but outside our perimeter, those images that you saw of the looting are just down the street. And people are saying, we're not going home. Why they're not going home, I don't know. Whether they want to watch this or they're afraid for their life. You can see there's a man here, and it is up to the citizens at this point to try to stop this fire. This is a man rolling a hose from apartment buildings down the street. And this is the firefighting effort you've got right here going. This is it. And we understand firefighters are busy in other locations, but we do have a whole block here. Now, there are no houses on this particular block. It is all homes that people have left here. And like I said, there's a gun shop right down the street, so we're going to have to move a little bit farther away. To answer your question again, why they're not going home? Half of them are here to watch this. We've got a lot of looky-loos. A lot of people are just going into stores, taking whatever they can, and there's some people who are just overwhelmed. I mean, a lot of people just don't want to go home and sit home anymore, I guess.
Christina, we can't answer the question. We're trying to find the answer to the question about the people are asking you about where the National Guard is. We can, to a degree, answer the question about where the firefighters are. There are so many fires that the fire department is telling us that basically above the Santa Monica Freeway, north of the Santa Monica Freeway, they're just going to have to let some of them burn. I think you touched on the reason there. That's a commercial center, and it's not where people live.
Yeah, you forgive me when we kind of dug, but sometimes cars kind of drive very quickly, and you hear tires screeching, and we already went through one incident where we heard what we thought were gunshots.
We will certainly understand if you do more than that.
We're jumpy right now. We're going to move and find out because we see another scene over there of people. Patty, if you can turn around, I mean...
Caravans of unmarked police cars heading in a southerly direction, redeploying. And once we got to Surface Street, we got off on Sunset and came in, and Sunset is deserted except for pockets of looters. Their technique, any storefront that is not protected by one of these metal guards, they really kick it in with their feet, kick the glass in, scurry inside the store.
We presume that every one of these fires are arson.
Right.
They don't just stop. In fact, down in South Central, a concerned citizen who did not want to be identified naturally, did not want to appear on camera, but he walked up to me and said, look, I saw a couple of guys in a red truck drive by.
This is my first
fire
day
about, I think it was 19th of Western.
that I actually made the agreement to live in this apartment.
Gasoline can in the building, put matches to it, and that's where it became a lot. Good citizen gave...
It's April 30th, 1992.
Roughly 2 blocks further east of me. More police arriving on the scene every minute in marked and unmarked cars. Police are here in force. Boy, we can see that.
foreground now. That's right near, oh, okay, Dane, that's right about Pico and San Vicente that takes off of there. And ironically, right between these two fires, and I'll kind of drift over to the right there, is the Wilshire Police Station. You can see the helicopter on the top of it. So they've just kind of got it surrounded here, the Wilshire Station, which is on the north side of Pico by Los Angeles, where all of those things come together. And immediately...
Getting kind of hard to breathe now.
One of the fire chiefs, they have had reports of nearly 3,300 fires. They are reporting this. The calls have come in, 10 calls every 15 minutes or so. And not only are there fires everywhere, but the problems are expanding. We're hearing of looting out in West Long Beach along Atlantic Boulevard at the intersection of Alondra Boulevard, Citywide. Have been flying at cars that have been driving by, so it's really not even safe to drive by this fire, although people are continuing to do that. Now, on the other side of the street, there's another fire in another shopping center. This one is slightly smaller, but it has also moved very, very rapidly. It began in the middle of the shopping center, now it's moving into the back area that you're looking at right there. And as I said before, there are no firefighters on the scene right now. They do have their hands full on the entire street because there are just blazes. Let me get out of the way. There are blazes up and down